Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I keep looking at my computer because I just want to make sure that I'm not freezing because my camera's been kind of acting up and it'll freeze or it'll go out of focus. I think we're okay though, so welcome to your mid-November 2020 Oracle and Tarot reading. My name is Tessa. I'm doing things a little bit differently for this series of videos. I was feeling a bit more spontaneous this time around just because my schedule has been a little crazy and I have to start going with the flow of the universe a little bit more now and not be so strict in my routines. So I was originally planning on doing this on Monday and next week, but I know I'm going to be busy next week doing other things. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it over the weekend. Fuck it, you know? And I decided that I was going to pull the zodiac signs as I do it and just kind of turn the camera on and just start talking casually and just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. See what happens. So I have the Zodiac Oracle. Yesterday I did Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Those were the cards I pulled. So we're just gonna pull a Zodiac card, see who I'm talking to, because I don't know who you are yet. And then we're going to do an Oracle reading with Vintage Wisdom Oracle and a Tarot reading with Modern Spellcasters Tarot. See what's going on for you guys for mid-November up until the end of the month. Generally speaking, though, my readings are timeless, and they're general readings, so they might not resonate with everybody, but they are timeless, which means that if you come across this video at another point in time, because time works in loops and cycles and we go through past lives and a whole bunch of stuff that I probably can't explain in this particular video, but it could resonate. It just kind of depends on what timeline you're on, okay? It depends on what timeline you're on. You could be not on this timeline, and I don't know how else to explain it at this moment in time. Maybe I can explain it in a different video and kind of break it down. But yeah. So it's gonna be for now until the end of the month. Okay. We have just about a week left of Scorpio season. Today, well, I'm filming this right now on Sunday, so we're in the new moon in Scorpio right now. There's definitely some intense energy going on there. I'm feeling a very strong cosmic pull to stay grounded, okay? To stay grounded in my home and in my roots. That is the kind of pull that I'm feeling. It might be a little bit different for all the signs, but it's hard to say. I think this next week, right as we go into Sagittarius season, it's still gonna bring with it a sense of like needing to stay grounded. But I am also feeling very strong urges to like want to travel. Okay, in Sagittarius energy, with Sagittarius season, we kind of start to, we get the energy of kind of wanting to break out, like break free from our roots, to kind of break free from that kind of grounding energy, to want to go places, to want to meet new people, to want to travel, or try new things. So, yeah. All right, so let's see. It's Capricorn. Capricorn. All right, what's up, Capricorn? Okay, so let's get into this reading for you guys. Yeah, and you guys are gonna kick off 2021. what is to come, right? What is to come? I feel like people already have that. It's hard to sit here and try to be positive when, like, deep down inside, you know, I'm not the type of spiritual person to just kind of sit here and just start talking bullshit and saying that things aren't going to be uncomfortable, you know. But I also don't want to put like negative feelings in people's heads either, because people do deal with different situations differently, and we're all going through different things. So I don't want to say some like general, I don't want to speak a general truth, and then it's really just some generalized, you know, like mediocre. I don't even think mediocre is the right word. Just it's a generalized statement that really doesn't even resonate with anybody. You know, I feel like that's stupid. So that's why we do these readings, like for, you know, the individual zodiac signs, because it's a little bit more focused. It's a little bit more focused in terms of energy. All right. But as far as astrology is concerned, there's a lot of kind of crazy planetary activity happening in 2021. I definitely recommend, if you want to learn more about what exactly is going on, I would check out some other YouTube channels, people who do specifically astrology. Although I do want to branch out my channel, and I do want to start doing more videos on different kinds of things. With astrology being related, it wouldn't be, if I did astrology videos, it wouldn't be astrology as in like planetary aspects. It wouldn't be astrology in terms of like everything specified to the point of like what degree a certain planet is in a certain sign. You know what I'm saying? It would be more just about like, it would be focused more on zodiac signs, and it would be focused more on planet, like maybe how like birth charts and what planets represent and what each individual zodiac signs represent depending on the planet that it's in, something like that. So that would be a little bit more my avenue. You know, because I'm really good at kind of breaking down personalities. Like, I'm really good at psychology. Okay, I'm really good at psychology. So it would have to be like very much focused on the individual. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to stop rambling. And we're going to see what's going on for you, Capricorn. Let's see what is going on. Okay, so underlying energy, we do have perception. Okay, so it's just all about, it's all about perception. And you guys are already very grounded, you know, so I feel like you're kind of able to step back and kind of give yourself an objective viewpoint of the things that are going on around you. We have choice. Okay, so there's some kind of choice that you have to make. And you're probably needing to take a step back. You're probably needing to take a step back to look at the bigger picture. And we have grace. Okay? And make a choice with a sense of like you might have to kind of finesse your way through something. Okay? So there might be a decision that you're going to have to make where it's going to require you to have some finesse. You know, it's going to require you to be a little bit more graceful about it. Okay? And you're trying to look at things from a bird's eye view. You're trying to take a step back and just kind of like look at the bigger picture, look at the different things that are going on around you, and be a little bit more graceful in your decision-making process. All right. I like these cards. They're really easy to shuffle, but then at the same time, for some reason, like, I don't know. They kind of start to do their own thing and go their own way and shuffle in their own manner. It's really funny. They're a lot thinner than most cards. They almost feel like paper. But I kind of like it because then I have some other cards that are really, really thick. And I feel like I'm cutting myself when I'm shuffling them. It's kind of weird. It's like the plastic that it's made out of is so hard that they're almost like weapons. I'm like, oh my god, I could cut somebody with this card. I don't know if I should say which deck. But it's kind of funny. Okay. So we have the Page of Cups. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have the Three of Swords. Saturn in Libra. The Knight of Pentacles. This is Virgo. Okay. And then we have the Six of Cups. This is Sun in Scorpio. Two of Swords. Moon in Libra. Okay, interesting. Three of Wands. Sun in Aries. The Six of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius. The Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And the Hermit, another Virgo card. All right. Yeah, it's a little bit dark, so you can't see the cards like really well, but it's all right. All right, so okay, so there's all right, so this thing that you're needing to kind of take look at the bigger picture. This thing that you're needing to look at the bigger picture with. I think it has something to do with a relationship that you're in. It's almost like you're trying to figure out how to avoid getting your heart broken. It's kind of like you want to allow this relationship to open you up to learning about love and to be open to allowing yourself to be vulnerable to the point to where you are surrendering to whatever transformative properties this relationship is bringing in. Okay. So there is definitely like this desire almost to want to manifest, like you want to manifest stability. You want to manifest stability with this relationship, with this partnership. But it almost seems like you feel like that there is this unavoidable aspect to it that you have to go through and that you have to learn from. And you might be a little like frightened of going through it. So it's almost like you're trying to beat it at its own game. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but it's almost like you're kind of frightened to go through like the ups and downs and like the painful process of this particular relationship. Now, so for your choice, for your decision, there is definitely something that you are needing to choose, but it's almost like, I feel like there's something from your past that's coming up. It could be a person from your past, somebody that you were involved with in your past. But someone is like kind of trying to come back into your life, or someone is trying to get your attention. And you're looking the other way and you're trying to be a little bit more like, you're trying to have more optimism and faith with this other situation that you're involved in, this other relationship that you're involved in. There is also like, there's this need though to kind of like get away. There's this need to, there's this need that you have to like isolate yourself, or to like, it looks like that you're needing to reflect, you're needing to kind of like go back into yourself and kind of figure things out in your own way. You're still very much focused. You're still very much focused on your money. You're still very much focused on like what it is that you want to accomplish, what it is that you, the goals that you are setting for yourself, like as an individual. There's still a lot of kind of like independent feelings taking place here while you are also navigating this other kind of realm, you know, of like love, okay? And then also there's a whole other realm in terms of the past. So it's kind of like just trying to navigate these different aspects to your life. One of them is about you and your individuality and your future and your success and like what it is you want to invest your talents in. And then the other like aspect is about, well, what do you want for your future in terms of like love and relationships and, you know, exploring that. But then also like, how do you want to deal with situations that come up from your past, you know? How do you want to deal with situations that involve childhood friends or people that you have a kind of kindred sort of relationship with? So it's kind of like just, it's almost like you're just trying to find a graceful way of kind of dealing with all of that and taking that on. It does seem like there is a lot that's kind of going on inside of you. Like you're, you know, there's so many different things that you're thinking about. You're trying to, you want to make the right choice. You want to feel like you can kind of see the bigger picture. You want to feel like you're kind of able to take matters into your own hands. You know, especially if you're able to like shift your perspective, and if you are able to kind of look at things from different points of view, it kind of makes you feel a little bit more in control of the overall situation. Especially in regards to like you staying true to yourself and what it is that you truly want out of your own life as an individual. Um, but it is hard for you, okay? There is kind of a feeling of it being like you just, the fact that you have to make these choices, the fact that the universe is kind of forcing you to make certain decisions in terms of how you want to deal with certain situations, that is what's kind of like causing a little bit of like pain and discomfort, okay? So that's causing some discomfort, that's causing some frustration, that's causing a little bit of like, ugh, you know, like it just doesn't really feel good. You know, but you're like, you're coming up strong though. Like you're coming, you're coming up, like, as far as your, like, you being in your lane, as far as, like, maybe, like, how you are being viewed by the world, or how you're being viewed by people around you, or, like, it's in a very graceful kind of way, you know, like, you just kind of go with the rhythm of things in a way that is smooth, and through a lens of like intelligent perception. But deep down inside, you're feeling discomfort, and you're feeling kind of like you kind of wish, I feel like you kind of wish you can just drop everything. I kind of feel like you want to just be able, I feel like you want to be able to just kind of drop the things that is holding your attention. Like, there's so many different things that want your attention. And I feel like deep down inside, there's a part of you that, like, wants to just drop it and, like, follow your heart and, like, go after what your heart wants. Okay. Which, in my opinion, is a person. It's to be with a person. So, I don't know. Like, you really just want to follow your heart. But I think that you feel such a strong responsibility. You feel such a strong responsibility to, like, yourself and the people in your world, that you don't feel like you are entitled to make that kind of decision. So, Capricorn, this is the reading that I have for you. Yeah. Giving you some things to think about, to consider. It looks like you're going to think about them anyway. Try to be a little bit more compassionate, forgiving, and open to what your heart is telling you, though, okay? And what it is your heart wants. All right, so this is the message I have for you. Yeah, and I'll see you for December.